Alright, let's kick off today's CS2 recap with FURIA versus Astralis. And honestly, this one was all about FURIA showing they're back in business after that rough Fisher Playground exit. They took down Astralis 2-0 here at Cologne, holding off comeback attempts on both maps, Nuke and Dust 2, and they're now locked into Stage 2. Starting on Nuke, which was Astralis' pick, FURIA absolutely bullied them on the CT side. Astralis came in hot with fast upper and ramp splits, but paiN said nah, dropping 10 rounds before the Danes could even blink. Device did his best to drag Astralis back into it on the op, but it was Zukindo who had the ice in his veins. First he sneaks behind A for a cheeky round stealer, then he dry peeks ramp like a psycho and makes it work. That sealed the map 13-11 for FURIA. Then on Dust 2, it was more of the same. Molodoy and Yakinda were just farming, finding opening picks left and right. FURIA hit halftime with a 9-3 lead just from dominating long. Astralis did try to claw back with slow defaults and it looked like they might even tie it up, but then FURIA flipped the script. They go full aggro on a bad buy, push into upper tunnels and completely flip the momentum to close it out 13-9. paiN was the top fragger, dropping a 1.46 rating across the series. Yakinda and Molodoy weren't far behind, both with huge impact rounds when it mattered. And on Astralis' side, Device was the only one really holding it down. The rest of the squad just couldn't keep up. So yeah, FURIA back in a big way after that loss to Saw at Fisher Playground. They've now taken down both FlyQuest and Astralis here in Cologne. Astralis, they're not out yet. They'll face paiN later today for one last shot at Stage 2. We'll keep an eye on it. And another massive shout out to Molodoy. Very impressed with his performance thus far in FURIA. Next up we had paiN versus Big, and this one had real weight behind it. Especially for Big, the German squad was fighting to finally make it to Stage 2 on home soil, but once again they've fallen short. paiN take it 2-1, knocking Big out of IEM Cologne. It started on Ancient, Big's pick, and it was a one-man show. JDC went nuclear on the CT side, dropping a ridiculous 150 ADR and finishing the map with a 2.48 rating. Big ran away with it after half time and closed Ancient 13-7 without much stress at all. But then it was paiN's time to flex. They came out swinging on Nuke with NQZ kicking things off with a quad pistol ground and Snow finding some clean multi-kills. Big looked completely overwhelmed and paiN just steamrolled them with a 10-2 first half, cruising to a 13-3 finish on Nuke. So it all came down to Inferno, and this one was tight. paiN kicked off the T side with 6 straight rounds, including a disgusting 1v5 clutch ace from DGT, easily the play of the match. Big answered back, and it was neck and neck all the way to 11-11. But paiN closed it when it mattered. 2 clutch rounds flipped the script to 13-11, and Snow finished it off in a tense 1v1 versus Crimbo to seal Big's fate. NQZ led the way for paiN with a 1.26 rating, while DGT and Snow had their moments in the clutch. On Big's side, JDC did everything he could, but the rest of the squad just couldn't deliver when it mattered. So once again, Big fall short of reaching the crowd in Cologne. That's 4 years in a row they've missed out on Stage 2. Really feel it for the guys, but yeah. And finally, Heroic have punched their ticket to Stage 2 of IEM Cologne with a clean 2-0 over Virtus.pro, who honestly look like they're falling apart. This Virtus.pro squad has now lost 7 of their last 8 matches, and the issues just keep piling up. I'm not really sure what's going on with them. But we kicked things off on Overpass, and Heroic made their CT side count, jumping out to an 8-4 lead off some strong setups and mid-rounds. Virtus.pro got a pistol in the second half, but their B-side defense was paper thin. Nilo showed up late in the map, 6 kills in 2 rounds to slam the door shut and secure the 13-8 win. On Mirage, Virtus.pro actually looked alive early. They flew out to a 6-1 start, but paiN stopped the bleeding with a 6 triple kill, and Heroic clawed their way to 5 rounds by half time. That second half pistol was the turning point though. Heroic got rolling and paiN fully took over, dominating the server and closing with a clean ace to put it away 13-10. Tanier was the undisputed MVP, 42 kills, 91 ADR, 1.45 rating, a statement performance. Grix and Nilo backed him up nicely, and Heroic looked genuinely sharp across both maps. Virtus.pro, on the other hand, it's rough. Electronic was the only one positive, and there's just no identity in this lineup right now. So, that is Heroic straight through to Stage 2, and Virtus.pro heading home early again. And that wraps up the first half of Day 3's recap for IEM Cologne. If you want more updates like this every day, drop a sub, and I'll keep you in a loop. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care.